Hi guys, welcome back to Via Meditation channel. Today's video is not about any topic. Rather, I wanted to actually make a small announcement. I'm actually a corporate executive, but I do conduct some mindfulness courses with different companies, and I also do that with some individuals. Now, what's happening is that I've been receiving some inquiries from different people asking me whether I can conduct a course for them. Mostly, people want to learn about mindfulness, meditation, and there has been a lot of interest from the methods of Gurdjieff. Now, what happens is, as I get these inquiries, they come in different time spans. I may get one inquiry in the first week of March, and the second inquiry might come in the third week of March. So very often I'm not able to actually address to them because it's very difficult to conduct courses individually, especially online. When I do courses in Manila, these are actually courses which happen in an office or in a venue outside. It's much easier to coordinate. So what I was thinking was that I'll make a small announcement of one course that can be conducted online, and all those people who are interested can probably email to me. My email I will just drop down here. You can note that, and you can send me if you're interested in doing a course. See, the interesting thing about the courses that I've developed is that I did not really go out to make these courses. It just happened by chance. One way to look at it is sometimes that universe bestows a certain understanding that crystallizes into a method or of a course as it has happened. It happened quite accidentally with me. I was talking to a few people who wanted to learn about meditation, friends and well-known people. And during one of the intense discussion I had with someone, he was going through a bit of problems which I don't want to discuss here. And then while talking and talking, we spoke for 2 hours, and sort of a program was born. Now I'm actually quite a modern-minded person. I've been part of the 21st century, so I'm not very what you call traditional in that sense. I'm quite modern. I do all the things that everyone else does, which means the courses that I've built are very well designed for the modern person and for modern life. A lot of time people try meditation, many people try it, right? But a lot of people do not get the breakthrough with it. They sit in meditation, they go to a course or they go to a center, but very often nothing really happens. Some people of course make headway with it, and a lot of people don't. What happens there? So what basically happens is they're trying to go and build something new on an old foundation. The old foundation is of mindlessness, not of mindfulness. It's a mindlessness foundation because we keep doing so many things. So when you build something on a wrong foundation, it usually collapses. So there are a lot of obstacles that have to be first cleared. So before you can actually get to meditation, there are obstacles that need to be removed. We need to understand the key issues that we face in the modern life. Once those issues are addressed, then it becomes very easy to become mindful and also go very deep into meditation. So the courses that I conduct, they are usually between 2 to 3 or 4 sessions, but online I usually do it in 2 sessions. The session one is basically an introduction to mindfulness. So the course overall is known as transformation through mindfulness. The session one, which could be 2 to 3 hours, it depends on how the participation is. Usually the content is for 2 hours, but the discussion, question, answers, the session may actually go up to 2.5, 3 hours. So in the first session, what we do is we talk about the basics of mindfulness. We understand what mindfulness is from a very practical perspective, different aspects of mindfulness, and then we get into the obstacles and some basic exercises. Then there's a gap between session 1 and session 2, let's say 15 days. I give people some exercises, about 15-20 exercises which they can try. Like there's an old saying by Peter Drucker that I personally like strawberry with cream, but when I go fishing I use worms because fishes like worms. So what happens is, with techniques and methods, we all different people. Somebody likes banana, somebody likes strawberries, and someone likes salmon sashimi. So one method will not work for all. But in session one, what I do is I give small techniques where you can taste 3, 3, 4 minutes of different methods. You'll probably understand your own type. And the most fundamental exercise in the first session is to remove the obstacles which are on the way. Like, for example, a lot of people will define mindfulness as being where you are, right? We're eating lunch, but our mind is somewhere else. Of course, that is one aspect of mindfulness, being where you are. A lot of people will say mindfulness is, a response between, a trigger. Sorry, mindfulness is a space between trigger and a response. So if you shout at me or you get angry at me and I get angry at you back, then there's no mindfulness there. Then my remote is in your hand. You know how to trigger me. So when you own a situation, and the situations are millions, you can't change the whole universe. So there will be situations which are unpleasant, but how you respond to them is sort of mindfulness. But again, this is also one aspect of mindfulness. There are many more aspects. So I cover the aspects of mindfulness from a practical lens, and then we do some exercises to understand how we can become more mindful. So this is session 1, and in session 2 we get into different types of meditations. And since there is also a demand of Gurdjieff, I try to include Gurdjieff's methods in both session 1 and session 2. So this is it. This is just an announcement, and again, I want to be very, very clear. I'm doing this as a passion, as a hobby. My courses are very nominally priced, and they're nominally priced because you don't want to do it free. People who are interested, when they pay, they take more interest in it, and I don't charge a hefty fee because this is not my profession. This is just a way of sharing. It's a project of giving it back. Whatever mindfulness has given me or meditation has given me, I'm just trying to share it with the talks or with the courses. Yeah, so anybody who's interested, please write to me. So the course is Transformation Through Mindfulness. It's got 2 different parts, 2 hours each, but normally the courses, the sessions run a little longer. They go for 2.5, 3 hours because there is a lot of interaction that goes on. So that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to grade. I will read my email ID here, and who's interested, please reach out. Who's not interested, of course, just ignore it. And keep meditating, stay mindful, and I'll be in touch. Bye bye.